now that you have this real world first-hand result and evidence, you can confidently go and upgrade your home and not freak out.
Yeah.
Because you know what you're capable of.
Yeah.
And that's just such a different feeling to friends, for neighbours chipping away going, I've got no money.
Yeah.
I'm like, give me your statements. Well, there it is. There it is. Like, you would have done that yourselves in the process.
100%. Yeah.
When we started, you guys predicted it'd be 4 years for us to pay it off, and we were like, sweet, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And then we've smashed in one, so that's been pretty mind-blowing for us.
Money isn't the root of all evil, the fucking lack of it is.
Not money, the lack of understanding money.
When I put that into emphasis, when I realised that psychological effect and how it hit our family, I FTB all the fucking way.
You are now watching the Money Mentor podcast
With Graham Home.
Graham Home.
You're fucking gone. See ya.
Welcome back to another episode of the Money Mentor and the Changing Lives Financially episodes. And this morning we have some very, very lovely guests, Luke and Kelly. How are we?
Good, thanks.
Yeah, really good. Thank you.
Nervous?
Love it.
A little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
As long as we don't pee our pants, it's fine.
Okay, I've already done
We'll have a toilet break. So welcome. Tell us, I guess, a little bit for people listening in at home, and the whole concept of these is to celebrate your success because you've done bloody phenomenally well, but also that if there's just one other family out there that go, hey, we've got that many kids and we do that for work, why aren't we doing this? So tell us a little bit of background about you guys, where we're from, family size, what we do for work, all that sort of stuff.
You go, babe.
We grew up on the Gold Coast, and we've got 3 kids. They're aged 7, 10 and 12. I'm a relief teacher and have my own little side business, and Luke owns his own electrical business. That kind of sums us up very quickly.
So would you classify yourself, relief teacher,
Yep.
side business, electrical company, local in the Goldie, 3 beautiful kids. Would you summarise yourselves as huge income earners or low or middle class, everyday sort of normal income?
Yeah, definitely middle.
Probably middle class.
Okay.
You know, we've always felt like we'd done okay.
Not driving around a Lamborghini I don't know about.
No, I've got a Kia Carnival. I've got lots
Kia
of kids,
Carnival?
remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a work van.
Work, man?
Yeah.
Very good. So born and bred on the coast?
I was born in Port Macquarie, actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bex area.
but been here since I was 2, so
Close enough.
we actually went to school together just up the road from here.
High school sweethearts.
Well, we got together in London
Oh.
when I was 19. He was 21, and but we knew each other from high school a little bit. He was a year older than
apart.
me.
A year
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
So talk to us pre-Infinity. What were you like financially? You got the electrical company, you've got relief teaching, business on the side, 3 young kids. What was life like financially? Would you consider that you were fairly well managed? Was it chaos? Was it explain to people how you felt before you got some help.
It felt like we weren't going anywhere, basically. We were just cycling through that. We were living, but we weren't. Nothing was getting achieved. We were probably
getting ahead. I think
we're
he
chewing
would
into
always
savings.
say to me, "We haven't saved any money pretty much since the kids are born, and now they're 12." And I was like, "Really? Surely not."
we had savings pre-kids,
Yep.
which we still had after, but we would slowly tick away because we'd go on a holiday, or we would
Right.
because Kel was only working when the kids were young, and then it kind of
Part-time, you
just
know.
never felt we could get back on top.
I think it's a good point for any family with young kids as they're raising, because obviously, typically, mum is out of the workforce for a period of time on maternity leave. I mean, unless us boys can learn to breastfeed, we'd probably, it's a bit of a thing. But and then there's that time, obviously, with a newborn bub. Then there's time where you sort of slowly ease back into that detachment from bub back to, kids chucking the crap shits when you drop them at daycare.
She did 3 times, so that was...
You're sort of in and out of the workforce, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it might be a few days a week, or it might be
you're
school
never back
hours.
at full capacity until they're all at school, which
Yeah.
when you've got 3 kids and they're spaced out, it takes a long time to have that 2 incomes.
So would you think that, does it sound like, do you feel like, when you say like, we haven't saved anything since we had the kids, do you kind of feel like you're existing? Like, how would you explain, because you're working hard, you're running the house, or your kids, but you feel like you're not getting too far ahead or ahead at all when you say you haven't saved?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Kel she's not that way inclined. She wouldn't look at it too much, whereas it would kind of get to me a bit.
Right. So you're more focused, Luke, on checking the numbers, balancing the checkbook.
Yeah.
You're like, all good.
Well,
We've got.
She runs the day-to-day.
We
I
had
kinda
lots of
do.
different accounts, so I could
we did.
things he didn't look at, and so I could hide money and spend stuff on the kids and myself, and he wouldn't even know. And then so we had an account he could see, and then
freaking out, and you've
he'd
got all this secret squirrel
he'd
over
call
here.
me out on it, be like, "What's this? What's this?" And so I was like, "Okay, I was going to start spending from this account that he doesn't see as much."
Okay. So, how long do you think it felt like that after meeting Young, traveling, all that? You travelled a bit as well in there.
Yeah, lots.
Yeah. So we spent a lot of our 20s traveling and studied and got our professions and stuff. But then I think when most of our friends were buying their first properties, we were buggering off overseas and doing big trips again. And and then we got back, and then we were just in our early 30s and decided to start having babies then. And so we didn't get our first property until we were our mid-30s, 36, 37.
Okay.
Milo was 1. Oh, yeah. Youngest was 1.
Yeah, our youngest, no, she was only a baby.
Oh, baby, yeah. Baby.
So your current home, you bought that in 2018?
Yeah, that was the year she was born. And we had been renting 2 doors down in the same complex, and we liked the community and stuff. And then when that went for sale, it took me a lot to convince him to buy anything, because he just always thought the prices were going to go down. He's like, they can't keep going up. They can't. And so over the years...
Swear at me.
Something I have to wear for the rest of the night.
Let's just push that one under the smoke.
And so we used to look at properties, and I could never convince him to buy anything, because he's it's got to go down. And then with this one, we ended up getting it for under asking price, which, it's kind of unheard of.
Yep.
And because we had a nice community there, I was like, we're paying rent anyway, we're living here, let's just do it. It's 2 doors down, so he succumbed, and now he's like, fucking thank you, Kel.
I bet. Look, jumping into that for a second, look, where do you think that comes from? Media, mates, family, where do you think that fear, or you hear, because we hear stuff, right? And some of it we ignore, like we're Teflon, it's like, ding, whatever, slips away. But some of it we do hold, and we're like, shit, the world's going to crash, or the sky. Where do you think that comes from growing up?
Probably scarcity, maybe, in a way. And also, I think when you're uneducated, you have an opinion of something you know nothing about. And I knew nothing about.
It was a very solid opinion, clearly. If you were like, no, we're not buying, it's going to crash.
Yeah.
So you held on to that for quite some time.
Yeah, way longer than I should have.
Okay.
Now he looks like we should have bought that house. We should have bought that one we looked at. I'm like, yeah.
Well, we're still young. We've got plenty of time. Okay. So, and when we bought that home, we had a mortgage of how much? About
320. So we bought it for 380.
380, okay. And had a 320 debt.
Yeah.
And a little bit of savings.
We had a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
We used a lot of it for the deposit, but we had a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's just as the youngest was born?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then from there, it felt like it was...
And it was really hard to get it too. I think because we had 3 kids, our bank wouldn't do it. And so the...
we got rejected by pretty much most banks.
Yeah, because we had 3 kids.
Yep.
We were trying to
One
buy
income.
houses before that, and then that
always a no.
surprise came along.
So had you guys sought any advice from somebody before? Or just when you bought that home?
Well, we'd spoken to brokers a few times, and then when we got our place, it was just so stressful, the whole process.
Yeah.
We have the money there, we're paying the rent anyway. Like, why would you not give us money? But we got it, but it just felt like such a stressful process.
So it was drawn out and stressful.
And it's like, oh, you might not get it, and it was just, it was kind of quite horrible, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't nice comparative to what it's
Wasn't
been like
as joyful as buying a home should be.
No.
it was far from it.
Sounds a bit fucked. Sounds like the excitement faded very quickly.
They make you feel kind of like you're not worthy in a way, even though you can make repayments, but it's like you don't meet our criteria. So
you don't fit in the box.
Yeah, that was not a great feeling.
Okay. Okay. Now, who and when did you find us?
Thankfully, it was...
It was me. So we were away for her birthday, and I was reading Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yep.
And I was kind of in this... We were away on a holiday. It was this beautiful place, and I was like, there's got to be...
Maldives.
Oh, okay.
It's my 40th
Okay.
birthday wish, yeah.
She's always wanted to do it. And we were away, and I was like, there's got to be a better way. There
Hang
has
on,
to-
now I know why we feel like we've never got any money. We're on holidays in the Maldives. Come on,
There is that.
guys. Continue. So interesting. So we're in the Maldives, not a cheap holiday, but 40th, fair enough,
Yeah.
deserving.
Yeah.
And then you're like, how do I fucking pay for this rich day?
Give me the answers.
Robert, help.
So I finished that book. We came back, and I must have seen one of your ads pop up.
Okay.
And I watched a bit of it, and I said to Kel, what do you think? And she's like, if I'll come with an idea, she generally is like, yeah, let's do it.
I'm a yes gal.
Okay.
Yeah.
We then did the free webinar, and then it was like, well, let's do it. Let's give it a crack.
When was that? When was the free webinar for you guys?
May.
May 2024.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
And masterclass then?
Yeah. Then we did the masterclass in July.
July. Okay.
Yeah.
So a month or two later, July. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so July, and then end of masterclass, you're like, give me some feedback where you're like, oh, we can do all of this, or like, holy shit, there's so much that could be done, but we need help.
Yeah. We're all
We
about the
get
help.
the masterclass is a bit hard to explain in that short free webinar.
Yeah.
So many people go, oh yeah, I can do that, and they structure their loan correct. And I get these, hey, I'm 30 grand ahead, I'm 80 grand, and I'm like, I love those messages. You got all
Yeah.
that for free, right?
Yeah.
But it's way too impossible to explain the 2 days
Yeah,
at the end of that
absolutely.
40 odd minutes. It's like, okay, we're going to do this, this, and this, but I can't explain because it's full on. It's a lot of info.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Even for
was,
the 2 days, it's a lot to take in. You know,
Yeah.
like we would take notes and go back over it because it's so much information that you have no idea about. You think you do, but you don't.
Yeah. Well, you can watch it all in school now.
Yeah.
yes.
And put it in so you can go and rewind and
Yes.
watch it. So masterclass July, and then did we jump on board straight away? Did we take a bit of time? What did we do?
I think we jumped on.
away.
Yeah, we jumped on straight away. Yeah, we were all in really. Like
Yep.
we were just like, we need help. This sounds amazing. It just made sense too. But yeah, just stuff we did not know. It was not in our scope at all.
But then we spent a couple of months design a new strategy, get everything happening, let go of the old bank, all that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
right? So when did you actually start your new infinity structure?
So that wasn't until November we started our budget. So before that, you guys were like, yeah, just keep living life as normal. Worry about that when you get your budget.
Okay.
So that was November.
Okay.
But before that, we got to go to a REM
Yep.
in Melbourne,
Yep.
and that was really, really cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah, we loved that because we got to go to the Gurners.
Yes.
It was really cool.
Yeah. Except they didn't put the drinks out and they didn't have enough bread, and I was yelling at everybody. The venue wasn't that good. But anyway, but the event was great, but the
event-
venue I was a bit upset.
Yeah,
But anyway, I was yelling
yeah.
at everyone. Okay.
That was really fun.
So it was a cool event. So that was November. So we're November now, right? So we've sort of had our first 12 months of restructure.
Yep.
Even though you had a couple of months of sort of just ticking along. And our balance when we started was 240?
240, yeah.
In November.
Yep.
Okay. And what's the home loan balance today, 12 months on?
1,000.
Sorry?
It's $1,000.
100,000?
Just 1,000.
Just one?
Just one.
Just one?
Just one.
Just 1,000.
$1,000.
So, and could you pay that $1,000 out today?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so the home loan balance is zero.
Yep.
We're just keeping that account open, which we'll talk to. So the natural reaction of people listening to this is, oh, well, you've got to earn hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to pay $240,000 off. That's maybe even yourselves when you hear a podcast or a thing before you come on board. Are you guys earning $300,000-$400,000 a year?
No.
No.
Okay. So relief teacher,
much less. Yeah.
electrician.
Mine's very casual. Yeah. He's got his own business and he's doing well.
Did
this
you
year, but
sell houses and car? You must have done something because you've obviously had $239,000 cash flow from somewhere.
we had nothing. We had
We had savings. We had 60 grand in savings, which we then put into the offset.
Good. Okay. So let's be fair and say the 240 drops to 180.
Yep.
Right? Because you've got that 60 savings. So really, we've attacked $180,000 in 12 months.
And then we were, on average, we were anywhere from 5 to 6 to 7,000 a month. We would sweep,
Sweet. Coming off the loan.
and that was
extra.
just purely by
budgeting.
budgeting and us combining our wages into one account. on the
Seeing
same
it all
page.
there, yeah,
that
it
was a
was-
big game
Let's
changer.
let's dig into that a little bit. I have a saying. I say, "What's mine is Rebecca's, and what's Rebecca's is Rebecca's."
I like
like
it.
Steve and Sue Ann.
I like it.
Explain how the money and the finances were being managed previously. Was it separate accounts scattered all over the place? Was it we're in the same boat, we row together? It sounds like it was sort of a bit
It was-
scattered everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was
So
always
when you say to me, we merged it all together, we had a structure, like that tells me that
We had a
it was
game
all
plan
bit
now.
different previously.
It was. We had a couple of accounts each. We had one joint account, but we would get paid into others, and we'd transfer bits into for the home loan. And it was,
Right.
looking back now, it was
messy.
messy. And the way we do it now is,
And it was over 2 different banks as well. Like,
it was just-
I don't know.
So was there any structure to it previously, or was it just as you'd been taught to evolve or grown in life? And
well, we would, when we had our loan, we got talked into having a Visa card, which we'd use that, and that was linked to that whole.
okay,
So we lived on that for.
so using a credit card, thinking if I clear it, it's okay, but you could be spending more than you earn that month. Your business could have a huge cash flow, could have no cash flow.
Yep.
You could be doing relief work, you could do no relief work. You could have no income for the month combined.
And we just didn't know. Like, we didn't know. We could always pay it off, but we didn't know how much we were spending. We didn't.
No.
It was just, and the kids would go, and they kind of still do. It's like, just tap it, Dad. Or just tap it. Because it's that, mentality of, which is not a good way to.
No, okay. So we've really nailed 180,000 in 12 months, which is wild. We've obviously got some pretty cool structural things happening in there with business cash flow and accounting wise and all that sort of stuff, which is good. Restructured some things too around cars, and obviously, hey, we've got the business and structured the car, so that's handy for people at home. I try to tell people all the time, don't pay cash for cars. They're a depreciating asset.
Yeah.
And if you're a business owner, it's a deductible expense if it's used for business purposes.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things people don't know before we sit down with them.
Something that I learnt just from the Infinity Facebook group was somebody had got their husband to buy her car in the business. And I was like, we could do that because I thought I was doing the right thing, had my car in, but I'm a sole trader.
Yep.
And it's bad debt.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got him to buy it. Then that freed up more money for me.
Yeah. So that
pay for kids.
The business was able to acquire the car.
Yeah.
That's you personally. Now you've got all this cash.
Well,
that
yeah.
can pay off the mortgage.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that
So
was
there's
a really
one
good move.
asset sale in there to help with the 180,000. How much was the car purchase?
I think it was like,
50?
yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. So we've
Yeah.
done about 130,000
Yeah.
after the car cash flow change hands.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's absolutely, you should be really bloody proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty
Does
cool.
it feel real?
No, it doesn't. It still feels a bit.
Well, 'cause when-
Sitting there in shock. I don't know if this is
when
real.
I expected it to be this big, like, we've paid it off, but then you get there and you're a bit like, it just feels a bit, I don't know, it just feels surreal in a way, like, that we've actually done it.
It's a really good. A lot of people wildly celebrate it and popping bottles and having a bar, but a lot of people do too as well. I find that you get so ingrained in the process and so comfortable
Yeah.
that it's just another milestone. You just tick it off and
Yeah,
you keep going. And you go, oh, hey, hon, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
You've got 240,000 odd redraw, I'm assuming, because you paid it all off.
Yeah.
You can go do whatever you want tomorrow. You can use that to invest or anything.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people now, you get so ingrained in the process, you kind of like tick the box, move on.
Yeah.
It's not the end, right?
No,
it's
that's
not.
right.
From where
'cause-
we want to go, it's
Yeah.
just a stepping stone.
Yeah.
Okay, so pre-July, May, July, webinars, masterclass, November, structure, 12 months, debt gone. Any investments before we started?
No.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I couldn't even get him to buy the first house. How am I
Oh,
going to get
true, yeah, sorry, okay.
And I
Yeah,
wanted
this,
to-
this is all fresh, right? We're only like 8 years into the first house. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
And we wanted to do stuff like my mum was talking up her finance guy, and so we went and saw him, and he's like, I can't do anything for you.
That was within super.
Yeah,
that
within
was
super.
Oh, so you went and seen a financial advisor about your super.
Yeah.
And he
How
was
much
honest.
super did you have?
I think it was at 165 or 180, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he goes, to be honest, you just don't have enough for me to be able to do anything for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
like that, you think you can do something, and then it's like,
And that's
you can't.
And we,
Do you think you didn't have enough, or maybe he couldn't make enough?
Yeah, now maybe the more that I know,
Yeah.
maybe that was I don't think we are a good enough client for him. He probably liked people that had a bit more.
It's sad. Okay. Well, let's talk today. Any investments today?
we got 4 now.
4.
4.
4 investments in the last 12 months.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So, and does that make you a bit nervous? You didn't want the first one.
I think everyone makes me nervous,
Okay,
but
this
You get a bit
guy,
of,
he still
Yeah,
gets sphincter pucker. Big time.
I do.
so it still feels uncomfortable, right?
It does, yeah.
But you've been reading book Rich Dad Poor Dad. You've found the webinar.
Yeah.
So there's obviously a deep desire to grow and to do better.
Yeah.
But there's a healthy level of fear.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're lucky that he found you, because if it was me, he probably wouldn't have been on board as much. Like,
Right.
I think.
Probably, yeah, that's fair to say.
Well,
yeah.
every great idea I've ever had is actually my wife's. I had to pretend it was mine. So I always said about, hey babe, I was just thinking. She told me 6 months earlier.
Yeah.
It took me 6 months to get hold of it. So
Is that right?
Plant the seed and then
we feel like the big dog.
Yeah. Been saying this for months.
Yeah. Okay, so healthy level of fear, which is good, because where do you think the fear, does that come back to scarcity and all that sort of, because you're obviously you're doing really well, not trying, you're doing really well to get ahead. In 12 months, you've paid your home off in full. You've acquired 4 investment properties. One of them's in your super fund,
Yep.
right?
Yep,
So you
one
got
has
3 fresh investment properties, paid your home off in full, 240 grand balance, got 240 grand limit to play with and debt recycle, and you've been able to add a property in super. So you've gotten to residential property in super instead of all shares,
Yep.
funds, etc.
Yep.
And that's increased your balance as well, right? Because you said you had like 150, 160, and they said no.
Yeah, they said no.
And today you've paid a balance of like 65 nearly on a property for 600. So you got a 650 grand property.
Yep.
Plus you got a good, what's the balance? 200 odd?
100, I think.
Yeah, just
Because
under.
we've been putting a bit more in, haven't you?
Yeah. And
So
once
you've-
your final one rolls over, it'll be around.
So you've gone from 150, 160 a year or two ago to 850 in assets effectively today.
I guess so.
You got some debt in there,
Yeah, for sure.
but you've also got a lot of equity.
Yeah.
So
Well, you can see now that there's the potential. Like before, we had no idea what was going on with super. We were just putting money in, and now you can actually, with the forecast of what we're going to be in such a better position.
Well, what we
from doing it.
were going to need and what we had was just not enough. Like me, never really working full time ever in our relationship.
maybe a year.
I've managed to, but yeah, like that hasn't helped
Yep.
our super. So we were not going to be in a very good position before this at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So home loan debt free, just keeping it open so we can invest and use it without applying again. Keep using it like a credit card, really.
Yep.
Cheap money. 4 investment properties, increased our super balance. Life's pretty good.
Yeah.
We still, we've got plans.
What are the plans?
Well, I don't know. You have to help us
Oh,
get to our
okay.
plans.
So I was just going to relax and listen to
No,
those plans.
we're not done yet.
Okay.
We're not done. It's only just the beginning.
So what's the big goal here?
We need a bigger place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
We-
So time to upgrade the home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We run 2 businesses out of a single garage, and we
Mm-hmm.
have 5 of us in a 3-bedroom house.
Yep.
Yeah.
We love living there and love the house, but we just want something. We want something as a kid to get older. We want something that's.
When do you want to do that?
Tell us when, G. And
Can I make a really, really quick red hot suggestion?
Yeah. 100%.
Yesterday.
well,
the
I can,
Gold Coast is running like water down a waterfall. It is so expensive. We have no land left.
yeah.
Sydney, Melbourne, international money. Money's coming in from everywhere.
Yeah.
I look at a lot of the properties you've seen. I share the addresses I bought on, and I've done disgustingly well out of those properties because we're landlocked. You got all these man-made, engineered canals. You've got the beach to bush. We're so landlocked here in this little patch that until they get up, up near Norwell and the cane fields and that, and Brisbane and the Gold Coast meet sort of thing, when I say Logan and Ormo and that, it's just going wild. Like the growth rate, and this is everywhere in Australia at the moment, really. I would highly suggest we need to sit down and look at something right now for you guys.
Okay.
Because that next step from where you are to where you'd like to be or deserve to be, it's a bigger step.
Yeah,
It is a big
yeah, it is.
We've got sales commission on the current home.
Yeah.
We've got stamp duty on the new home. I think if we were to leave that and look at that in Feb after the holidays, you'll see a significant price increase.
Yeah.
Now, on both what you sell
Yeah.
and what you buy, we sell and buy in the
Yeah.
same market with no capital gains tax.
Yeah.
But I would be driven to really have you like leaving here today and start shopping.
Okay.
Jeez. Well, because every time we have our meeting with Luke, I'm like, when can you get us out of this shithole? Like, we love our shithole, but, you know.
Not a shithole.
It's not a shithole.
It's too small.
We love our community.
There's 5 people in 3,
There's 5 people
yeah.
and businesses, and it's getting cramped,
Yeah.
you know. So I'm always asking him, he's like, yeah, soon.
So, and here's the cool thing, because a couple of properties in there haven't yet settled.
Yep.
Here's the cool thing that we can do that most people can't. We might undo one of the investments to create more space for the home.
Ooh. Now you're talking.
That sounds weird, but I've done this for a couple of people. For example, Natasha and Ingrid, they'll be at RAM. You'll see them at RAM.
Yeah.
They were sadly both made redundant on the same day or same week. They worked at the same company. And they had 2 investments they were waiting for them to be finished. They were contracted with deposits paid. You can't get out of it.
Yeah.
I was able to undo those unconditional contracts because they'd been made redundant
Yeah.
and get their deposits back.
Oh, wow.
Because we've got such a large community,
Yeah.
we might say, well, you know what, we'll just undo that one of the 4 transactions. That frees up borrowing capacity of X. Get the home, settle the home, and then we'll look at it, the 4th investment again.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
There's some weird stuff, you know,
Okay.
it's not ideal, but there's some weird stuff we could do depending on what we want to spend
Yeah.
and where we want to be area-wise.
Yep.
But I think the goal will be after today, and I'll give Luke a poke at the end of this, and the rest of the team, is to be like, hey, let's look at this now
Okay.
because it's not going to get any cheaper.
No, that's what I think too. Like,
It's
it'll
fact.
hurt his.
That fear, like,
It'll
and
be
we know, you
peaky.
look at Doc Wilson's data, we've never had this big crash that everyone carries on about. We've had corrections, 4, 5%, 5%, but we've never had 2 subsequents. We've had and then it's grown significantly.
Yeah.
And the growth always is 2, 3, a couple of times that little correction.
Yeah.
It's only people it's like shares, or cryptocurrencies and all that gobbledy shit, right? If it crashes tomorrow, you only lose if you sell.
Yeah.
So even property, if property, like the GFC here on the Gold
Yeah,
Coast,
that's
right?
right.
People sold, they freaked out. If they waited a few years, they were fine.
Fine. Yeah.
But if you sell from that fear, I mean, that's when I buy a lot, sadly, because people freak out. Warren Buffett says it. He says, be fearful when people are greedy and be greedy when people are fearful.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's regulating our emotions and staying commercial. But yeah, the Gold Coast is so choked out, right? Like we're restricted in supply.
Yeah.
We just don't have any more land. Like the last couple of big subdivisions, you got Sky Ridge out near
Yeah.
the motorway at Highland Park, Narang there.
Yeah.
There's no more land. So the only way is up. And apartment living in Australia is going to be the new thing because we all want to be near the beaches and the cities and the sports and the schools. So I would say we make that move now. I think you'll also, because we're going to upgrade our home style a little bit as well from what we're in size, garage, community.
Get him a double garage, please. That's all he
Well, I
wants.
assume we're going to go from a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1 car to a 4-bed, 2-bath, 2 car, maybe 5-bed, 2-bath, 2 car.
Yeah.
So that's going to, and everything is something to someone at some point in time. 1-bedroom unit, 5-bedroom house, right? But it does just open up a bigger family avatar of buyer and seller. You're going to enter into a new part of the market, a new segment.
Yeah.
And that market, that segment is pretty strong. It's highly traded. It's highly desirable.
Yeah.
So I think we need to look at that today.
Okay. I'm happy with that.
So that's your Christmas present, is we want to be buying and we need to start looking at selling. So we need to look at who are the best agents for your home now.
Oh,
And do we need to do anything around the house to tidy it up for sale?
Jesus.
Yeah, we probably do.
This is a lot.
I know. Look what happens in these fucking podcasts, right? Damn.
Wow. Did not think discussion was going to happen.
No.
It was when I couldn't sleep. I had pretty much had our whole conversation at 2 a.m. Oh yeah, I'm going to say this. He might say that. This is not what was happening.
Yeah, I fuck it up all the time.
You didn't stick to my script.
Oh, sorry, I've broken it. They broke the mold with me. So, is that scary or good?
Both.
Both, but it's something we want. Like
Yeah.
something we want.
Home is where the heart is.
Yeah.
Investments are great. And if we can maintain all the investments and upgrade, awesome.
Yeah.
But home is where the heart is, right? And
Yeah.
it's just not going to get any cheaper.
No.
You know, if you look at, let's just make up some numbers. Say you sold for $1 million today and you bought for 1.5 or 2. Mm-hmm. The 1.5 or 2 is going to be much higher later on.
Yeah.
So will the sale, might be 1.1, 1.2. But it's just different properties with different growth, based on townhouses, homes, units, etc. Then we need to knock this on the head.
And now
It's exciting.
I'm already like missing our little community. So I want it. Yep. No, I'm
We haven't moved yet.
I know. Okay.
Yeah. You're going to have a big farewell party.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think we need to, and then we need to go through this process now. We need to look at comparable sales in your area. We need to look at who are the best agents delivering the best results with the strongest markers. The typical family home needs to be marketed.
Yeah.
It needs to be good photography, good pitch, well-branded agency, hyperactive, responsive. We've got to pick the right brand to present that home in its best light to get you the best outcome.
Okay.
So there's a bit of homework there.
Okay.
Then we know what we think based on those comparables, what we'll get for your home.
Yeah.
That'll tell us our cash position. Mm-hmm. Then we look at our borrowing capacity on top of that cash position.
Yeah.
And where we're comfortable
Yeah.
whilst keeping the investments, or do we undo some investments? So we've got a bit of work to do strategy-wise for you again.
Yep.
And that's the joy of this relationship, right? It's like, you don't just get a loan. Like,
Well,
there's
you've got a team behind you. and
yeah, well,
that's-
there's some great
that's the
brokers
thing.
out there, right?
Yeah.
There's some awesome guys and girls in the industry. There's also some people that just fucking sell a loan and never talk to you again, which is a lot of the industry based on statistics. But having a team to go, okay, well, we're a year into this. We paid your home off. We don't get any trail commission anymore. Cool. But we want to be there to making sure you guys are growing and getting where you want to be. Because if you stop, you stop.
Yeah.
Which is a great feeling to have. And that's really,
Yeah.
The market won't stop.
No.
Much to your prior incorrect belief. But anyway, take that knife out now.
I haven't. I keep twisting it in when I can.
He found us. All this is yours, mate. All of these wins are
All the
yours.
glory.
Mate.
Thanks,
I found them. Remember that, baby. So let's look at that after this, because we're going to do a round 2 of this in, say, 12 months' time.
Okay.
Okay, did we keep all the investments? Did we sell even 6 months' time? Are we in the new house? What did we sell for? What did we buy for? Okay, we're debt-free, but we're going to move into some mortgage now because we're going to go and upgrade our home. Mm-hmm. But we know that we could upgrade our home by a couple of $100,000 and knock that on the head in the next 12 months anyway.
Yeah.
So if we were to go and upgrade our home and take on $400,000 of debt, you'd still probably be in the new home and debt-free in 2 years' time,
Yeah. Wow.
based on your recent performance.
Well, yeah.
Which is less daunting or scary to think
Yeah,
of.
you're not like, oh, okay, I got to borrow $400,000-500,000 and it's 30 years and what are we doing and how old? Oh, shit, I'll be retired by the time we pay it off.
Yeah.
No, we want to pay it off in 2 to 4 years, depending on what we spend.
Yeah.
And I think, I know now that you have this real world first-hand result and evidence, you can confidently go and upgrade your home
Yeah.
and not freak out
Yeah.
because you know what you're capable of.
Yeah.
And that's such a different feeling to friends, neighbours chipping away going, I've got no money.
Yeah.
I'm like, give me your statements. Well, there it is. There it is. Like,
Yeah.
you would have done that yourselves in the process.
100%. Yeah.
When we started, you guys predicted it'd be 4 years for us to pay it off, and we were like, sweet, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And then we've smashed it in 1, so that's been pretty mind-blowing for us.
So talk to me about the kids in the journey. I mean, obviously a bit younger.
Yeah.
How much have you or have you not involved them in this journey? Because you've been pretty aggressive in the approach.
Yep.
Have you involved them in it?
Yeah, we tell them about it and that we've, we've just bought another property. Like, it's just become quite, I don't know, a normal thing now, isn't it? And they're like, oh, cool. Do we get to see that one? I'm like, oh, eventually maybe. And so it's all, and they are quite young, so it's not, they probably don't fully understand.
What
but
about the budgeting aspect? What do you guys use as your food, fuel and fun each week?
600,
Okay.
but that doesn't include fuel.
The business covers fuel.
Yes.
Okay. So that helps. It could be probably
Well,
800 maybe.
Yeah, because when we started, they suggested about 750 at least,
Yep.
and we were like, no, we think we can do 600, and we've kept it at that the whole time,
Yeah.
and it's been good. And I like the challenge of it.
Yeah.
There was one week I needed to do the groceries because on the Saturday, and our thing ticks over a different day, and I had a certain amount left, and going through Aldi, and I think I was $5 out, or a few, and then I had the cash. So I could pay one part. They wouldn't let me do two things.
So you're treating it like a sport.
Yeah, I was like so excited that I had cash on me, and it was like a game. I was like, this is awesome. I even shared it on the Infinity page, and people are talking about their sweeps and
They love it.
yeah,
It's pretty
the mini
active in
sweeps,
there.
and it was just like it's like a challenge for me now. I'm like, oh, sorry, kids, we can't go out because we've only got this much.
Talk to so starting to say no to children is a big fear for parents. I hear it every day.
I'm good at it.
Good. I'm sorry.
I love. I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
I'm really good at saying no to kids.
So when you start this journey, right, for people who are listening at home, you go, I don't want to budget. That sucks. You're treating it like a sport. You're debt free on
I
your
didn't
home.
want to budget. I never thought we needed to budget because I thought we were all always okay. And I was like, oh, budgeting's kind of for like poor people that need to, that don't have money.
Yep.
We have money. We're fine. We don't need to budget.
But it's kind of changing the narrative around a budget. It's not like looked at as a negative thing. It's just being more aware of what you spend, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a control measure.
Yeah.
Hey, this is what we agree to blow or spend.
And you put more value on it. You put more value on your money because you have a smaller amount than what you had in the past. So you just kind of will do stuff.
Less tappy, which he's happy about.
Well, it's got us to where we are.
I know.
Now,
it's amazing.
So, and are you still planning holidays each year or each quarter? Like we're still living life?
We went to Japan earlier this year.
Okay, so we did
Snow trip.
Maldives last year,
Yeah.
a year or two ago.
What was that? Yeah, no, it would have
2
been
years
like,
ago.
no, it was last year because
Was
I'm
it?
only
Yeah,
41
okay.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So Maldives, read the book, podcast.
Yeah.
And you did where this year?
I also did New Zealand for a girls' trip, and he's done New Zealand for a boys' trip.
So Maldives, New Zealand, Japan.
Japan with the family for 2 weeks. We did the snow.
Yep.
Yep. We're
So-
going camping or cabining this weekend with our friends.
So we've had 5 holidays in 2 and a bit years, but we've still paid our home off in full, but we live on a budget.
Yep.
So budget might be a good thing.
I agree now.
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
on board.
You hear, like you said, oh no, budgets if you're struggling, if you're poor, if you're financially in,
Yeah.
it's actually not.
No.
A better word for a budget would maybe be like abundance.
Yeah.
Or cash flow. Like
Yeah.
rename it because it's really controlling cash flow so you can live in abundance and have 5 holidays in 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And the kids haven't kicked off when you've said, I mean, obviously teachers, I'm good at it, but no, you can't have that, or no, there hasn't been much tantrum there.
No, they might ask for something and we will say
But I think
no.
we will say, we want a bigger house, don't we? So,
Yeah.
that's a sacrifice. We're not going to do that because, do you want a bigger house? They're like, yep. And
So
so,
you're teaching them a bit of delayed gratification.
yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to. It's
Yeah.
something we try and instill in them.
Good.
And we were saying even like it was our son's birthday and he needed a new bike. So we got him a secondhand one off Marketplace
Yep.
rather than spending, I think it was a $900 bike or something. We spent a couple hundred instead, so, and he's fine. He's fine with it. My kids,
He loves it. He
Yeah.
doesn't really care.
And then we don't care as much if it trashes it that way.
Yeah. It doesn't take long to get it damaged. Okay.
No.
So go back for a second. Bigger goals. Where to from here? Upgrade the home. That was the first answer I got. What else?
More holidays?
More holidays.
We do like to travel, G.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we probably want to be in a financial place for the kids, really. That's, we want to set up a bit of a nest for them to...
Well, it's not going to get any
No.
easier by the time they're 18, 20, 25. I hate to think what property
frightening.
prices are going to be versus incomes anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And we want to get in a position while we're relatively young to be able to maybe not work as much or, kind of enjoy the back end of our life instead of be struggling to pay off a mortgage.
Talk to me about friends and family. Have friends and family come on the journey, know of the journey, think you've joined a cult?
Yeah, a little
Talk
bit.
to me about that.
They-
'Cause it's weird. Different people react different ways.
Yeah.
But then I know some people are like, oh, we don't talk about it, but they start asking you and they're like, how did you do this? How did you get, they see this
Yeah.
podcast, all of a sudden they're like, I didn't know you did that, or
Yeah.
oh, is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
Has that had any?
Some are, really excited and supportive and ask questions. Others don't really ask questions, so you kind of like,
Leave it alone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I told a friend yesterday that we've paid off the mortgage, and she was like, "Oh my god, I've got goosebumps," and was asking
Good.
about it.
She's
And
excited for you, and
yeah,
happy for you.
yeah, she was so excited. And then even telling people going on the podcasts, some people are like, "Oh, tell me more," and
Yeah.
yeah,
It's that unknown. People don't know it, so they kind of want to stay away, or they think
That's that fear, right? That's
too good to be true. Or
something we don't understand is too good to be true.
Yeah.
We're scared of it. We're fearful of it. We just got to keep pumping out thousands of these podcasts so people know it's really. I know that person.
yeah. And I think
and we're
it
proof.
once
We're
I think-
average people. We're just
Yeah.
average people, average jobs.
Well, you've done extremely above average results.
And I think that's if you give us a goal or you put something in front of us, we're really good at
yeah.
getting at it, and we've been on the same page. It's been great for
It's
our
easy.
relationship.
It's been easy to go without because you've got a combined goal, And,
Yeah. Did you used to talk about money openly?
Not really, no. It was just
you
kind
just
of,
remember I had my secret accounts.
Yeah, no, but then when I hear it's been great for our relationship and we're both goal driven, that's really cool. Like
Yeah,
when
it
I
is
hear
really
that, it's
cool.
like we're not just helping with the money, like the family's coming together. That's cool.
Yeah.
it's changed. The trajectory of our life has been changed massively.
That's cool.
Massively.
That's cool. Okay.
So thank you for
Yeah,
that.
thank you.
You guys do the war. All we do is write the structure. Here, do this or don't do it. I don't
But
fucking
we
care.
we wouldn't have done anything without you guys, and I think part of you tell us what to buy and stuff. It's great. We don't have to think about it because if we had to think about it, we wouldn't do anything. We'd be trawling real estate. I wouldn't be able to talk him into anything. So it makes us pull the trigger and do something because we wanted to do something, but we didn't know what to do. So thank you for bossing us around.
With pleasure. Hey, tell me, we're going to focus on the new home after this, and obviously we'll 3 months, 6 months when we'll sit down and do a part 2.
Yeah.
But what are some tips and some learnings you can share with people tuning into this? What's your is there a couple of things that you've learned along the way about? Oh yeah, what do you reckon? Nah, bullshit. Oh fuck, let's give it a go. Your budgets, or I don't know. What have you learned specifically as a couple and a family on this journey? Like if someone was listening and they say, "Oh, I know you're thinking this. I know you did that." Like, what are some tips
Well, I
you
think
could give them?
budget isn't a dirty word. That it's a good goal to have because you've got those parameters to keep between, and then you'll see the growth.
Yep.
And it's not as hard as you think. As you can see, we've had holidays. We still go out for dinner, and like life hasn't really changed at all. But we're just more conscious of what we spend now.
Well, just to be clear, I didn't create your budget.
No, we chose it.
We suggested a higher budget.
Yeah, you did.
So I think that's really important for anyone listening in at home that wants, just do the free webinar. You know what I mean? Do that. Listen to these people's success because you're killing it. I think it's really important to understand a budget is your budget. It's your plan for what you're prepared to spend on certain things, right? And I think that's where you say,
and it was gamified. It
budget means poor or scarcity or
Yeah.
diet it doesn't mean you can go fucking wild. You can have thousands of dollars a week if you got it on a budget. It's your plan.
Yeah, that's right.
And so I think that's really important.
Yeah.
And like you said, they gamify it.
Yeah, because they were like, you could do 750, and we're like, nah, I reckon we could do 600. Because you have that goal and you want to pay it down. So
if you make a bit of a sacrifice in that budget amount, you'll get to where you want to be a little bit quicker.
Yep.
If I could say anything to anyone, just do it. Just go and experience it. It makes me a bit emotional because
and that's okay. Because you've done so bloody well.
Yeah.
To think that you should be proud of that, right? Because I know how I feel because I went through the exact same process when Beck and I first met, and I was loaded with debt. She took me at my worst, right? To actually make those decisions and take the risk, especially if you think, shit, I'm coming from a position where I'm scared of this and it doesn't make sense. To actually invest in yourself to overcome that fear, to learn it, to apply the learnings and see it through to where you are today. Man, I want to fucking cry for you. I want to run around naked doing nudie right now. No one wants to see that. But, I could get fined for streaking today. But, it's fun. Like it is emotional. It is overwhelming. There'll be times where you sit down on holidays and you sit down and have a drink or whatever. You watch the sun come and you think, fuck, how did we get here?
Yeah, it's wild.
Because you blink and you miss it.
Yeah.
It's wild, right? But you should be proud of it. You should be, let it be emotional. Let it be bloody proud of it.
Yeah.
And someone will see this and listen to that and go, shit, well, I want to feel that emotion of not having any debt on the home. I want to go get 3-4 properties.
If you want to change the trajectory of your life, then I'd say, give it a crack because it's been.
And I think
really
just, like listen to the people that know more than you because you
Find people
don't
that are
know what you don't
experts.
know and you just don't move
That's a
without.
bit hard too, but because you did that. You went and seen someone and they said, you don't have enough, I can't help you.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have, let's be really clear, you could have stopped there.
Yeah.
That could have been your roadblock to go, okay, an advisor
do
can't
anything.
help us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you could have done another 5-10 years of nothing. And then, oh, you know what? We'll try again. Maybe we've got a bit more money now.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if you did nothing.
Yeah. We'd
We would have been
still be doing the same thing, not getting ahead.
very little super. Our life path would have been very different if we did nothing.
Yeah.
And
But now we're excited. We're super excited for the future.
in a year and a half of making it seems like a drastic change, but it really isn't.
It hasn't felt like it.
So day to day, you live pretty comfortably?
Yeah.
Groceries are good, life's good.
Yeah.
But you're just
Kids are
pretty
great.
strict and gamified on what you're prepared to spend
Yeah.
each week.
Like I think even
We don't really spend much money on ourselves.
no, but the kids, I've probably put them in more extracurricular stuff
Yeah.
this year, and I don't know. I think maybe because I'm not paying the car loan anymore.
Yeah. Or the home loan.
Well now not the home loan, but we've been able to, so the kids haven't missed out at all. They've been doing different lessons and so it hasn't been hard at all.
Okay. I love it.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
It's been really good.
Absolutely life-changing.
So it's not that hard.
No.
You can still have 4 or 5 holidays.
Yep.
Your kids aren't missing out on anything.
No.
Your relationship's stronger. You're creating wealth. Your super balance has gone up $1 gazillion. I must be missing the bad bit here.
Yeah.
Life's good.
You've had to go without nothing by the sounds of it. You're just being structured with what you have.
Pretty much.
Small sacrifices.
It's all structure.
Yeah,
it's not
and
a-
just people telling us how to do it.
Yeah, how important's that? How important is it having your relationship manager and your accountant and your finance strategist and your property, putting all those people together for a change on the same page? How important's that?
Oh, it's so important because how stressful it was for us just to get a loan for one place. If we had to do that for 4 more, it would be.
It's
Too
been
hard.
so seamless though. Like we just kind of submitted our information and then next minute you're like, buy the properties.
Done, and here's that, and there's your house.
We're
and
just
there's
like, what do you mean you're getting us 2 properties at one time? I, couldn't really comprehend it, and it was not stressful in the slightest. It was so easy. Sign these documents, and away you go.
That's a lot of paperwork. You're going to
It is,
shit yourself. You're like, it's not stressful at all. I'm watching him go. Luke's like, oh no, not stressful.
And we would have got emotionally attached to any investment we don't because other people do it. We just
Well, the natural thing is to just, we go up the road. That's a pretty cool suburb. I'd live there, and we'll buy that, and that's an investment, right?
Yeah.
But it's usually a owner-occupied, pretty expensive, bad yield, all sorts of different things. So, and all your eggs are in that one basket. But hey, you know the area.
yeah.
So
And I was definitely never going to sell our place. Like we wanted to move out of it, but I was going to keep it for
Keep
an
it as an
investment.
investment,
Because
yeah.
I'm like, we'd never get a place this cheap again.
Yeah.
The rent is so much more, like, duh. And I think we'd been to an advisor before who said sell the place to get a bigger place. And I was like,
good advice.
no, I didn't think so.
Yeah,
But
okay.
what would I know? Not a lot, apparently.
Well, you got all that cash in it, and there's
Yeah,
no
that's
capital
right.
gains tax on selling that home.
Yeah.
So
And now we know better. And so
we've
I'm
got to
like,
sell that dog.
sell that dog.
I know it's a beautiful community, but we've got to
I
sell
know,
that
I'm
dog.
going to sell that dog. I'm on board now.
Shit, we might sell that dog this year.
It's crazy.
Oh.
No more Christmas there.
Yeah, well, and this is I think people get caught up in this. Like, I've just bought a new home at the moment for Beck and I because we were going to reno, knock down rent. It got wildly expensive. We're like, no,
Yeah.
we'll sell those or we'll keep them, whatever, and we'll buy the new home that we want.
Yeah.
But we're not settling until next year.
Yeah.
right? Because the family wanted one more Christmas in the home.
Yeah.
And we're like, shit, we wanted our first Christmas in the home. And so the negotiations begin. It's like, but it's really the seller's discretion.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we'll sell the home. This is the price we'll accept, and these are the terms we'll accept.
Yeah.
So you're in the box seat there.
Yeah.
To say, yep, we're happy to sell, and whoever's buying, but we're not moving until X date.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you might have you say, look, we're happy to sell right now. And I'd usually say we'd get yours up for sale before we buy.
Yeah.
Because it's neater, and you sort of want them same time.
Yeah.
It's neater to have yours up, marketed, people making offers whilst you're shopping.
Yeah.
You know, you're shopping right now, but whilst you're shopping,
Yeah,
because
okay.
if you can get yours up and start getting offers and sale and contract, and then you find the right home to act, we can almost have, what's called a simultaneous settlement.
Well, because that's what Luke was talking about. He's like, well, maybe you rent vest and, you've got somewhere to live in between because the whole buying and
Getting
swap
it right.
over. Yeah. So
That's a me problem. I'll chronologically figure out what needs
I love
to happen.
farming jobs off
Yeah,
to you
just
guys.
flick it to us, right? And we'll figure that out. And
Yeah.
we'll say, okay, well, this is happening at this date, and this date, and we'll figure out the chronological order for you. So
Yeah, wow.
that's our problem.
Sweet.
Yeah,
We like that.
palm it off. Well, guys, you should be really bloody proud of yourselves.
Thank you.
I don't know, talking to you, if it's truly sunk in yet where you are. I don't think it has. I can see it's starting to, that bit of
Yeah.
You're starting to actually, and being here today and share the story is a big step. So thank you, because someone at home's going to be like, well, shit, that's how we felt. Well, we got a couple of kids, and so you will absolutely really help somebody listening to this. So thank you. But it'll be interesting as this starts to evolve, and I think it will be the sadness of selling the old home, but the excitement of the new home.
Yeah.
I think once you get in, and the packing, moving nightmare, but once you've moved, I think then sitting down, having those first couple of meals and moments as a family, that's when the emotion will really kick in and you'll realise what you've achieved.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll go into more debt, but it's that pride of that new home.
Yeah.
Kids picking rooms and all that sort, all that
I mean,
fun.
to be honest, we didn't think we could do it.
No.
We would look at the prices of other houses in our area and be like, how are we going to do that?
Yeah.
Well, we can help with that. We've got a few people here that are pretty good at what they do.
Yeah, sweet.
We can get to work.
Yes.
Yeah, and we can help through that process too, with all the agents and all that sort of stuff. We can check what they're doing and saying, and help you negotiate and work through that as well. So
Yeah.
And that's such a nice feeling to have that.
that someone's got your back because,
It's a daunting process, like that. It is.
it is. Yeah, it is. And we've got to do all those weird things. We get a pest and building inspection on your place now because a buyer's going to do it anyway. So let's
Yeah.
make sure everything's in great condition.
Yeah.
If it's not, let's fix it up, because karma's a real thing. So let's make sure your home's spick and span and it's all good. And when they get their inspection, they go, yeah, this home's pretty good. Oh, I can see they just fixed this, but it's fixed.
Yeah.
All those little things that you hand that home over to a new family that love it and all that sort of stuff, and you sleep well at night.
Yeah.
So there's some expense,
Yeah.
but you'll sleep well, get top dollar, and move
Yeah.
on.
Off we go. Next.
You should be bloody proud of yourselves.
Yeah. No, it's amazing.
Yeah.
We're very.
I think the more we've been talking about it today, obviously, you start to realise, like, oh shit, we
did it.
we set a goal, but we didn't. I don't know. You don't give yourself the credit because it's just something that's sort of recently happened.
Yeah, I say to people, like, everyone thinks, oh, it's budget life and there's no fun. I mean, 5 holidays is pretty fun, Maldives, Japan, New Zealand, camping. But in the same token, it's really important to stop and smell the roses.
Yeah.
Whether that's once a month and it's a date night, or whether it's a camping weekend, or it's a like whatever it is, once a month or once a quarter, whatever you're
To go away for
comfortable with.
Rems, and that's a nice little treat too.
Yeah, Rems is nice too, and this one's local for you guys. It's a bit boring, right?
Oh, it's a night away from the kids. Though.
Yeah, it's true. It's a bit of fun, right? Open bar tab.
Totally.
Behave. But no, I think it is really important. And even though, like, to go and get to celebrate that at Rem next weekend with everybody, that's pretty cool. I think it's really going to sink in for you next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you speak to people
Yeah.
that
When
are starting,
you're
or
sharing your
Well,
stories.
you'll be speaking to the people. You've done what you've done. There's 700-800 people at that event. You'll be speaking to people that are where you were 12-18 months ago.
Yeah.
That have got the skeptic hat on, or haven't processed, or aren't prepared to sell the car. So you'll actually be almost you'll be able to say, well, I did this and I did that. And
I think
that's
you
why
search for that. Like, I would have been searching when I went for someone to go, yeah, I did it. I had a loan, I paid it off, or we did this. It's because you go thinking it can't be real. There's got to be something behind it. But actually,
I love it. I love people watching people walk in, and it's like Thursday, Friday, it's like this. And by Saturday, Sunday, people are like, because they've spoken to 400 or 500 people that are at a certain part of the journey.
Yeah. And it's cool when you're meeting people that are further ahead and you're like, oh, is that, you can't dream that would be you. And next minute, here we are.
And he's doing the Christmas party, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, good. All right.
We booked in for the local thing too next month.
Yeah, the community day.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Thursday,
Bring the kids
maybe?
along.
Yeah,
it's
good.
Thursday. Yep.
Good.
It's down the road from
Done
us.
your Kmart salvos?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
Have you seen the numbers?
when I did it, I think it was close to 5. What was it?
$718,000 yesterday.
Wow.
That's wild.
So we set the task, because last year was 200
Yeah.
in all the presents and the lay-bys. We set the goal of 500 this year. I was still overseas.
Yeah.
We got the link finally.
Yeah.
And the link came out and we sent it out to all of our business associates, people we know, clients, did on the MAM that. It cleared the $500,000 in 5 days.
Wild.
So we moved it to 6. We cleared the 6. We moved it to 7. We cleared the 7.
Wow.
So I don't know what it's today. Maybe 750. It was $718,000
Oh my God.
from our beautiful community within 2 weeks.
Wow.
It's nuts.
That to me is just,
Yeah, you should be very
I'm
proud.
gonna get it. Like that's
Yeah.
it's fucking so cool.
And, you know, all these people have the capacity to donate.
Well, that's the rule, remember?
budget. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's-
Well, and that's the thing. Like, I mean, it's something Beck and I care about because I obviously received that as a kid for a couple
Yeah.
of years when Mum was struggling, and I don't think people put justice to. It's not just the child that gets that kindness; it's the parent
Yeah.
who has the joy that their child got presents that they
Yeah.
couldn't. You know what I mean? Like that means that stressed out single parent, for example, isn't freaking out on Christmas Day and miserable that they failed their child. It helps the parent and the child. Let's
Yeah.
be clear. But that sense of community that we help people get in a position
Yeah.
to be able to give so willingly, that's fucking cool.
It's pretty cool.
It's really cool.
It's so cool. And now all we're aiming
You should
for.
feel very proud of yourself.
Oh, I'm not going to talk about it too much. So
You get
I
emotional
know
too.
on stage this year with Salvos and Kmart, I'll be blubbering mess. I better not drink that night. So, but that's going to be pretty cool. We've got the big shop, obviously, the day before at
Yeah.
Kmart.
Yeah.
And yeah, the goal will now be try to get 5,000 presents. And everyone's been starting and sending their receipts. And
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
It is amazing.
It's, I don't know how to put words to it yet.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows where it'll end up.
It's amazing what a community can do when they all kind of,
It really does show small things can make a big difference, and that flow-on effect from the budgeting and the
Yep.
and that like to then be able to give it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
you
cool.
changed. You've changed a lot of people's lives, which they want to then pay it forward. You know, that's that whole concept of, doing, which is cool.
It's I'm not going to talk about it because I get too emotional. It's great.
You too.
Yeah, we're just going to go sit in the corner.
Get him some tissues.
Yeah, we'll get the tissues out. But hey, I really want to thank you guys. Thank you for sharing, and look forward to having you guys at REM. I think we're going to pop you on stage at REM, maybe, are we?
Oh, wow.
Well, I think after our first REM, I was like, I want to be up there. That's my goal now.
Well, we can do that. This REM, 2 extra seats on the stage.
He's already been on stage dancing, so what's different when you're...
Well, it'd be less embarrassing.
It could be more embarrassing. Depends
Well,
on
maybe,
the questions
yeah.
we ask. Yeah, depends if we
Might
both cry.
something, yeah,
I'll sit you next to David Cherry, and between you, me, and Dave, we'll have a box of tissues
Yeah,
each, and we'll
good idea.
all be in tears. Us big teddy bears. But you should be really bloody proud of yourselves, and I think I'm really look forward for you guys to experience REM now from sharing your story. I think it'll be really fun, and you'll really help and empower some other families, and hopefully anyone listening to this. So I want to say thank you for sharing and being so honest, and but more importantly, round 2. Is episode 2
Yeah, I'm
of
excited
this
for that episode.
is going to be super cool, and I've got a feeling it could be very early in the new year.
Yeah.
Watch this
Once you finish
face.
packing and unpacking.
God.
Yeah,
Looking
a
forward to
little bit
that.
stressful. But we'll have to talk about some areas and things like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
so you should be really proud of yourselves. I want to thank you, and look forward to episode 2.
Yeah,
Well done, guys.
Thank you very much. And thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Pleasure.
You're fucking gone. See ya.